Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Monday, March 29th, 2021. The tarot card for today is the Three of Swords from the Pocket of Peers Tarot by artist Jamie Sawyer. You can get in on the ground level of this deck by going over to Kickstarter and backing this project there. You are still working under the influence of the Libra full moon today. It happened yesterday, and of course the moon is still there. It does make several aspects on its own, but let's talk about full moons in general for a second in this Three of Swords card, because full moons bring culminations. And this particular one is, pointing out to you the areas of your life that need balance. And in some respects, yes, it's about relationships, but it's more what's going on internally with you and what you need to shed in order to bring that balance to your life. It may be relationships, but there are your own self-sabotaging type habits to deal with as well. Have you ever done something repeatedly, maybe not day after day, but when you do it, you're mad at yourself because you do? There's an opportunity here to release that pain, okay? Because the biggest betrayal of all is the one that, where you betray yourself and don't act in your best interest. Now, Mercury's going to conjunct Neptune today. It's like at the tail end of Pisces, Mercury is, okay? So a lot of things are kind of not, clear. They could be a little bit fuzzy. This is an energy better used for creativity, all right? Taking time off from, the regular things that you may need to take care of, and to just be creative, daydream, relax, whatever. But there's this kind of like a shady side to this that can apply to this card, because when things are not always as they seem, there can of course be secrets. So I don't expect this for as many of you out there, but I definitely wouldn't make any assumptions today as to what you think is really going on somewhere, because you probably wind up being wrong. On the other hand, your intuition itself may be working very well. And intuition and assumptions are definitely two different things. The moon will trine Mars today, and if you rely on your intuition and not your assumptions, you may find that you can actually go about, saying what needs to be said in particular relationships, and to speak up for yourself. If you ask me, this all goes well with the Three of Swords, because how else do you shed the pain if you can't talk about it? And it's not in a, overbearing way, but you do need to assert yourself. The moon will also trine Jupiter, and here again, very favorable toward relationships. I do feel as long as you are not letting that conjunction get in the way and cloud your, because I always talk about those rose-colored glasses with Pisces. All right, if you are prone to that, then maybe I wouldn't jump the gun and get into anything. But I think that you'll find that there is some pleasant energy to be had. This is good because it doesn't have to be with people who hurt you when you're mending fences. It can even be with new people, and that brings healing to you. And this card is definitely one which wants you to let the pain go, to heal, to recover, and just, let the storm clouds of life pass, that type of thing. So it's giving you a couple of aspects to help lift you up and lift your spirits. Now, I have to be honest, because different people out there are going to have different experiences. They run the gamut. We are all influenced differently by things that happen. We also have a square between the moon and Pluto. And this one is kind of like the flip side of the coin, because secrets can come out. Very Three of Swords, right? Exposing those secrets. And there can definitely be some hurt feelings around. So we're seeing various parts of this card today, which tells me that everyone is going to be having different things going on, and you may see over the course of the day some of each. right, happening in your life. Because everybody always thinks relationships and they think like the loved ones, that, the love connections, but it's everyone. So let's say you go to work, you got your boss, you got your coworkers, you go to school, you got your teacher, students, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of people and a lot of situations that can come up over the course of a day. Some of you may even feel like this is a purge, allowing you to transform, that type of thing. You shed all that, you let all that stuff go. I always, in many readings, many times, in many ways, I refer to, feng shui, as in the kind that you have in your life, right? Because when you release what is hurting you, when you release what is not working for you, what happens? You leave room for something else to come in. And what happens with people so often is that they have trouble releasing because they don't know what's going to replace it. I remember going through this once in my life, and I was like, well, I don't know if I can do that, because I didn't know what I was supposed to do next. Okay? But once I did it, I felt absolutely fantastic. And the unknown that was there day by day, it all just kept, moving me forward. And it was amazing. So you don't have to know what comes next. You don't need a plan. You just need to rid yourself of all of that baggage and all of that pain in order to allow what you want to come to you. And don't forget, it's almost April. My April Love and Finance Tarot Guidance is almost 34 minutes long, and it is available everywhere this month, except for Facebook. But it's on Podbean, YouTube, and you can find it through any podcast provider that you like. I want to thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.